physical therapist on the internet.
Howdy, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heine, physical
Together
therapist.
we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of
It's
course,
a
Bob.
polite parade clap. What we're going to talk about today? Why this type of four-wheeled walker may actually help you.
Right. There's some unique things about this walker, and we like it because of it, and it's going to be very helpful
Well,
to
one thing, I think it's made well.
It is.
So
It is.
we're always looking for products that have really good construction because we don't want to sell, we don't want people to buy crap.
Right, exactly.
So-
Because we've worked with people that have
Oh.
had. Oh, my goodness.
By the way, we're going to do a giveaway this week, and we're giving away a mattress.
Yeah, we're backing up here just a little bit, but don't worry. We'll get back to the walker.
Yep. So we're giving away a SleepOvation mattress, a full mattress. This is just a sample one to show you what's inside. It's actually got individual mattresses.
Right, 700 of them
700.
or more.
Or more, and it's got air channels in between. And you think this may cause it to wear down quicker, but it actually preserves it, Brad, because it stops.
Shear
force,
Right, so
yes.
things don't break down as easily.
Right. Go to bobandbrad.com, go to the giveaway section, and you'll find out right away. You can sign up for us, and you can also go to Facebook at Facebook.
Yeah, Bob.
Brad.
It's pinned to the top of the page.
Yeah,
and I'm going to get this out of the way.
There you go.
Ooh, farther yet. Okay, Bob, shall we get back to the walker?
Yes. Okay. So this walker is a little bit different in that, well, the first thing that I would say I want to point out, Brad, is the platform aspect to it.
The platform with a walker, if it's a platform walker, there is a place for your forearms,
Right.
which can really be helpful, particularly if you have arthritic or some hand problems.
Or wrist problem.
Yep, exactly.
I think it also helps you if you have a real tendency to want to lean forward.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're,
So this
it's going
gets
to
you
take
up.
some of the stress
Right.
off your back.
If you have spinal stenosis, this may be a really comfortable way to walk for your back as well.
Yeah, I mean, I hope she doesn't mind, but I'm going to mention my mother-in-law who's quite bent over, and that's who we're going to try this with.
Oh, really?
Because, yes,
good.
she just no matter what she does, if she doesn't have a good support, she's going to be bent over.
Right.
So that's number one. And there's multiple adjustments on this. You can adjust this back and forth.
Yep.
You can adjust this up and down.
Exactly, Bob. And you can rotate it so that your hands are, is custom fit for your wrists. Because most people are probably going to go down a little bit like that. I know I would.
Our slight criticism is that this thing doesn't rotate in. Which it does on some of the walkers.
Yeah, and that's a little helpful. For most people, it's not going to be a real
problem,
issue.
It's not an issue.
And then the width is here, but this will fit most people.
These are nice padded.
Yeah, they are.
think
And they're
they
going to
are
wash easy. They're soft.
Yeah.
They're going to be very durable in that respect.
Now, at the end is actually the brake.
Yeah, so this is nice. You could squeeze them to apply the brakes, or if you want to lock them, you simply push them forward, and there they lock.
So anytime you're going to sit down in the chair, obviously you're going to want to lock it first. We don't want you, having it roll away on you. And
Right.
safety comes first every time.
This is not the chair that you're going to sit in for long periods of time. This is when you're walking, you're fatigued, you need to take a couple-minute break or so.
Well, I think, my mother-in-law, again, a good example, she likes to go to a store, and she just can't,
Right.
shop that long.
Sure.
If she doesn't have a seat.
Yeah.
And
It's got a very nice backrest.
right.
If you are a large person, really broad shoulders, it's going to be hard for you to sit in there comfortably
Right.
for too long. But, it's...
I don't know if they make larger sizes or not, but again, this is OasisSpace.
Right.
So we'll have a link down below. I like the bag.
Yes.
that you can-
Yep. You can put some, personals in there, whatever it may be. I know my mom likes to keep her Kleenex in hers. She keeps some other things that she
They
likes.
always got stuff in there.
There's,
don't they,
yeah,
Brad?
it's like a
You could actually throw your whole purse in there.
right. As a matter of fact, this does come off,
Right, I see that as a
and
handle.
there's a a purse strap, if you will, or a shoulder strap, I should say. There's ventilation with it, so that's a nice option as well.
These wheels are quite large. It makes it easier to use outdoors. They're also pneumatic.
Right.
And the reason they're pneumatic is, I know this from wheelchairs, that pneumatic wheels
Yes.
actually work better on outdoor surfaces.
Yeah. They're smoother.
They're smoother,
Yep.
right.
So the disadvantage, you got to pump them up. But once you do that, that's fine. You may have to pump them up here and there, but not very often at all. And look at the size of it. Now I didn't measure this, but I think we got about an 8-inch wheel here. But look at the front tire. This is the largest wheel I've ever seen on a four-wheel walker.
Yes.
The advantage of the larger tires and the pneumatic aspect of it is that outside it is going to outperform.
Yes.
It's going to be smoother, especially if you need to go over bumps. And I think even to get over a curb with this is going to be much
A lot
easier
easier.
to get up and over.
Well, Brad, I
so.
learned a lesson a long time ago. I was working on rehab, a rehab place, and I wanted to see what it was like to have a wheelchair.
Sure.
So I took a wheelchair all the way home.
Yeah.
And I had to take it on the sidewalk.
You sat in it?
Yes, I
Oh,
rolled
you
all the
pushed.
way
Oh, you
home,
did.
yes.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it was difficult because it had hard tires.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was bum, 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 bum. You know, it's just a rattle in my cage.
Well,
So-
I'm sure everyone was happy to hear about
Yeah,
that.
well, they were, you know. So it's interesting how people look at you too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
look at me with like they were sad for me, but
Can we get back to that?
yeah, okay.
So the other thing's adjustable up and down here. I thought there was another adjustment. The brakes are adjustable here, and that's one of those things. And here, because the cables will stretch on any four-wheeled walker. That's just the way it is. We have a video on how to adjust those if you're, after a year or so, it'll stretch possibly, and you can make a minor adjustment. This
Well,
folds up nicely.
Yes, it does. You
Right
wanna
here,
show
there's
that?
a cloth. Now, when you pull up, it unlocks it and allows you to get up to here, and then you simply bring it together, and that's very nice to get things
Well,
out
Brad,
of the
why don't
way.
we simulate what it's like to put in a car?
Very
so
good.
what you do is actually go to the back seat.
Yep,
So you're driving.
yep,
You get out. You go to the back seat and you open the door.
right.
And then what would you do to it, Brad?
Well, there's these little things right here that's really helpful. If they're little foot pedals, but it's not really a pedal. What you do is you push on that, and it allows you to
Right.
get up like that.
So now you can roll and put the front wheels into the back seat.
Yep.
And then once they're in,
Slide that thing over once. We'll just simulate with this stool. So you're going to get to the inside of the car, put those wheels in, and then very simply lift up and roll it into the car the rest of the way. That way you're not trying to do this.
right. And then for taking it out, it would be the same thing. You
Right.
just grab
And then you roll
that,
it,
and get that part down.
set it down.
Right.
And you can use these brakes too. I should have had them locked like that, and then get it down, and then bring it out.
Well, I'll
roll
try it in a couple weeks with my mother-in-law.
Okay,
And see how well
very
she gets
good.
in and out of her
Fair
car.
enough.
I do think you're going to want to probably move your seat forward as far as it goes.
The front seat,
Yeah.
yeah.
To
If you've
make
got
sure
one of those SUVs at the back end or a minivan, the back end opens up. It's actually a little easier because you got a larger area to
right,
get it
then
into.
you could probably lift it.
Yep.
So,
Now the neat thing, I like this because it opens up and then you simply push down. You won't hear this, but it clicks in and there's a positive locking system. So when it's in, it's in.
It's in, it's safe.
It's very positive and
oh,
safe.
we should
yes.
look up how much this weighs. He's going to give it
Yeah, I would give about 20,
20.
18 pounds. I don't know, but
We'll have
it's
to
not
look
real
it up,
heavy.
and we can put it in the description below,
Sure.
and we can also put it on the screen maybe.
Yep.
So
Absolutely. And there's also a place, I think what they have is a place for a cane, Bob. Or
Right.
some kind of stick. You got that there and a little thing.
oh sure, a little loop
Yep.
there, and then
We put
this
that
would
there, a
go
little
around.
Velcro hootenanny there. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
The company about call us and let us know what are you idiots.
Well,
That's,
they gave this little thing here. We don't know what that wasn't in the instructions, so I don't
yeah,
know.
it doesn't look like a cup holder.
No, it's too small for a cup
Yeah.
holder, but you know, it's one of those nice things that you really don't know what it's
if anybody
for.
knows what it's for, put it in the comments.
Right, and if you don't like it, just don't put it on.
That's right.
Anyways, yeah.
All right,
Very
there
good.
it is. Very nice walker. We highly recommend it. I think we're going to give away one of these in a couple of weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, most excellent.
All right, thanks.
Very good. Be careful.